Hey guys, just another quick pickup video. All this stuff came into my work. I've had a few days off of work, so I haven't been in there. Luckily, I guess nobody has gone in there to pick this stuff up. And as the rules state at my work, sorry, I got a bunch of fuzz on my bed here. As the rules state at work, things have to sit on the floor for at least 24 hours before we're allowed to purchase them. So we don't usually get too much good stuff that comes in, but luckily this stuff did. This is something that I priced and I put out a long time ago. And to make a long story short, some asshole decided to steal all the cables and the controllers from it, and doing that actually broke it. It's a Super Nintendo, and when I went into work today, I found it in the garbage, and I was like, "Why is there a Super Nintendo in the garbage?" I had it priced at, I think I had it priced at $16.99, which is really, really fair because I think if there's other collectors out there, because a lot of people that do come in, I'd say probably about 80% of the ones that buy games are collectors, not resellers. So some collector or some kid's gonna see it and they're gonna really like it. So I priced it at I think $16.99, and it came with two controllers, all the cables, all the hookups, and I thought that's really fair. Some fucking asshole stole all the controllers for it and put a big hole in the side of it. So they threw it in the garbage. I said, "Look, I can't let that go in the garbage. Even though there's a crack in, because you can see it's two different colors here. Even though there's a crack in the plastic, it'll still work." So I asked what they wanted for it, and so I put a few bucks in the donation bin for a charity at work, and the manager let me have it. So I don't know if it works or not. Even if it doesn't, I have one that's got a totally smashed top, where it's actually yellow on the top, and you can see a little bit better there. Yellow on the top, and like this lighter gray color on the bottom. So I'll take the smashed bottom off, and I'll swap this out here. So there's that. So I'm happy to get that. Hopefully it works. We'll see. But I'm really pissed off that some guy stole the cables from that. Like, how low do you gotta be to steal cables and controllers? But anyways, so work today. These have been in for a while apparently, and nobody bought them. So I'm happy to pick these up. I'll start off with the first things that I found. I was actually putting a guitar away, and I saw these that were just kind of sitting around. Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. I picked that up for $4.99, so I'm happy to have that. So there we go. I got that for GameCube, a game I don't have, so that's good. A game that I used to have. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I must have sold it or got rid of it. There's a lot of burns in the back of it, but Tales of Symphonia. You can see there's little burn marks or something. There's a few right on top there, and then there's a bunch in the back. But once again, $4.99. Can't complain about that. And then I found these games here that were in the display case, and they've been there for a while. I'm actually gonna get out. I got a bunch of bags here because I found three different things. So I made a purchase on my first break, I made a purchase on my lunch, and I made a purchase on my last break. So it's kind of odd. But I got a blue Nintendo 64 controller. I think I'm missing a black one to complete the set. I don't know, but I know I've got a few of these. So, but for $3.99, that's what they priced it at. I can't go wrong with that. Finding colored ones is getting harder and harder every day. So there's that there. I picked up the following games. I picked up Super Mario 64, and I paid $4.99 for that. I also picked up Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Oh, sorry, just Super Smash Brothers. Once again, paid $4.99 for that. I picked up Donkey Kong Country 64, paid $4.99 for that. And I picked up Bomberman 64, and I paid $4.99 for that. I also picked up another copy of Perfect Dark, and whoever priced these ones are at my work are stupid because they put the. I tell them don't put the price tags on the stickers, but they did, anyways. But $4.99 for Perfect Dark, you can't complain about that. I got a copy of GoldenEye for $4.99. Once again, sticker right on Pierce Brosnan's face there. Here's a game that I don't have, Extreme G, so I picked that up. That was $4.99. I also picked up another copy of Diddy Kong Racing. That was $4.99. Another sticker right on the front there. The second best purchase of the day, I got Majora's Mask for $4.99. Now, luckily, this is one of those reflective labels with the hologram on it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can hear it. Listen. So that should come off pretty easy. I'm pretty sure I can just probably pick that off right now without doing any damage. Well, it's on there pretty good. But anyways, I'll get that off. So there's that. And the best find of the day, Conker's Bad Fur Day. So very happy to have this. I've had a few copies in the past, and I've sold them, for $10-15 back in the day. I've probably had about 6 or 7 of these, but every time I had them, everyone's like, "Hey, you got a copy of Conkers? I'll give you how much you want for it." I'm like $15. I would find them everywhere. I haven't found a copy in like 4 years, 5 years, and now that they're worth like $50-60 a piece, that's what I'm seeing them sell for. It's absolutely insane. So I'm very happy to have another copy of this, and this one here is not going to be going up for sale anytime soon. So all said and done, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 54, and then let's just say 55 for that, but then I got 25% discount because it's my work, so 25% off $55, so like 40 something bucks, which is really not bad at all considering that's that right there, and all these other things were free. So I do have, I've already got Donkey Kong. I'm pretty sure I have Bomberman, or I have Bomberman Hero, one of the two. So, anyways, let's just say I do have this. So I've got that. I've got another copy of Diddy Kong. I have a copy of Majora's Mask already. I already have GoldenEye. I already have Smash Brothers. I already have Mario, and I already have Extreme G. So this whole stack here, pretty much, maybe Bomberman not, but I'll trade these for games that I don't have for other systems. I've been looking for a copy of what's it called, the Zelda Collector's Edition for the GameCube, but the one that only has 2 games in it. I've also been looking for a couple other things like Illusions of Gaia, Chrono Trigger for Super Nintendo, Ogre Battle 64. I've been looking for, like the harder to find stuff. So with this nice 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 games that, have a fair amount of value, well, except for, sorry, I'm going to keep that one, Extreme G. But, so 8 games, that one's worth about 15. If I have this one, that's worth about 15. That one's worth about 30. That one's worth about 20. There's another $20 bill. There's another $20 bill. There's another $30 bill. And there's another $15 bill. So, I've got, a couple $100 in, well, let's just say $100 in games. Okay, so I should be able to get a copy of Chrono Trigger, which would be absolutely awesome. So, excuse me. It's really, really dry at my work, and I've developed this really bad thing where I'm coughing a lot. But I'm really happy to have Conkers, which is awesome. Tales of Symphonia, another game that's not hard to find, but it's hard to find in my area. And Resident Evil, I don't think there's any manuals with these. Oh, there's manuals for Tales of Symphonia, but there's no manual for Resident Evil 4. But still awesome. I really hope the Super Nintendo works. I hate it when people steal from my work. Like, it's just, it just pisses me off because we're a charitable organization, and you're stealing from a charity. Like, how low do you got to be to do that? But I'm really surprised that these games have been there for like 3 days and not a single one got purchased. So I just couldn't let them sit there, even though I don't really need any of these except for those 2 and those 2 there. But like how shitty of a person you got to be to steal from a charitable organization. Like, I don't work there for the money. I work there because I help people out and it makes me feel good. And to see people steal from there, especially something that I care about. Like, obviously I care about games because I collect them, but it's horrible. Or you catch people. I remember before I started even working there, they used to take the games and stuff and just leave them out. They just put them just out for anybody to go through, and I would go in there and when I started working there, and I didn't want to say anything because what am I supposed to say? And then I go in there and I'd be pulling, fistfuls of PS1 games, like nothing amazing like sports games and stuff, but there'd be not a single disc in any single one of them. We'd occasionally get a PSP game or an Xbox 360 or a PS3 game in or something like that. Nothing fantastic, and they no discs in them. All Xbox games missing discs, all PS2 games missing discs. So I told them, I said, look, we got to start putting these things behind the counter because people are thieves. And the only things we can't put behind the counter are obviously systems, because they're freaking huge. They would just take up the whole space. So now that we've done that, at least these games here are fine. And when you actually open up a game case, there's actually a game inside there. So for anybody who goes to thrift stores or anything like that, keep an eye out for people trying to rip off, especially when it's a store that gives 90% of its profits back to the community and is helping out people in need. Because you might as well be stealing from a church or stealing from your neighbor, because these are the people that we help out. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my 2-minute rant about people stealing from my work. And I appreciate it. And to whoever didn't come by and buy up all this stuff, I'm absolutely ridiculously shocked. And thank you for not coming to my store in the last 2.5 days. I can't believe it, because we rarely get good games in, and to actually find some decent stuff that comes in is pretty rare. So anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it, and hopefully, you guys will find some good stuff. I was just watching Tech Romancer's video where he picked up some awesome stuff. He picked up a Genesis 3, which I don't collect Genesis stuff, but I know how rare those are. That's awesome. He picked up a good Sega CD game. He got Mega Man 8 for PS1, so I'm glad a lot of the people are having a good week, too, with games. Anyways, guys, I'm ranting and raving about stupid crap that doesn't really mean anything, but have a good one. I appreciate you watching my videos and making comments. I really enjoy seeing what you guys say and your comments on my stuff. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Have a good one. Peace out. Whatever. I will see you guys shortly.